So here is a picture. You can just about see William and Prince Andrew in the front, and Kate Middleton is in the back. Now, this photo was taken when William and Kate were driving Prince Andrew to an Easter service in Sandringham, and it was 2019. Now, they knew about Andrew, yet they were happy enough to have him in the front seat of the car, and Kate even was in the back. They'd put Andrew in the front. Don't tell me they don't know about him. They know. They know they're doing it to make out like he's decent, like he's not reckless as the press knew he was, and hence why they've put Kate in the back, like, oh, we know Andrew's a nice man, we know he's a good man, and they're choosing to lie to protect the monarchy. They know what he's been up to. They knew what he was up to. Seeing underage girls sleeping with prostitutes, having them come to Buckingham Palace at all times of the day. They know. This is why we have this photo. It was a staged op. It was a setup. Get a picture of you with Prince Andrew in the front and everyone will think, oh, well, he must be a nice bloke because they've got him in the car with them. Everyone fell for it. Everyone believed it. But I can't understand how they were happy enough to protect and lie for Andrew and have him in the front seat of the car, yet they didn't want to have Harry and Meghan in the same car as them when they arrived at the Windsor Walkabout. They didn't want to share the car with them. They wanted to come in a separate car. And I just thought, so you're happy to travel with a sexual predator and a pervert that likes sleeping about all the time, and that's his only interest, but you're not welcoming towards Harry and Meghan when they come back for the Queen's Windsor Walkabout. You don't want them in the front. You don't want them in the car at all with you. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to associate yourselves with them. But you're happy to associate yourselves with a pervert and put them in the front of the car for a press photo. I'm not being funny, but Harry and Meghan haven't done anything like Prince Andrew has. They wrote a book, they did the Netflix documentary, and they went on Oprah and did an interview. They were telling the truth about what it was really like for them when they were in the royal family. They were discussing how bad it had been for Meghan, that she wanted to kill herself and she had suicidal thoughts and it got too much for her. But again, no one wanted to help Meghan, yet we've got William and Kate helping Prince Andrew, making a good impression. And this is why Harry and Meghan get angry. They're happy to lie to protect William, Kate, Andrew, the pervert, the paedophile, but they're not prepared to help Harry and Meghan that just wanted to have a bit of support during their tough time during the royal family, all the negative stories about them, the royal family members briefing the press against them. And I think it's just sad how they can manage to help Prince Andrew, what he's done, and they know what he's done, yet they weren't welcoming or helpful for Harry or Meghan at all. There was no support. I mean, that was his own brother, and he'd rather help Andrew, who's done all the terrible things, and it's madness. It doesn't make sense. And again, the press won't bring this picture up again because it makes William and Kate like, well, why are they in the car with him? Why are they in the car with a known paedophile and a pervert? Why are they in a car with a man that likes to sleep with prostitutes? Well, there we go. They knew what he was doing when they were in the car with him. They'd been told, they'd been instructed by the men in the grey suits, have a picture, snap it. Makes out like Prince Andrew. No, he hasn't done anything wrong because they're in the car with him. Look, he's even in the front seat. PR. But if good PR can work wonders, I'm afraid. And they all fell for it, people. And I bet Harry and Meghan thought, oh my goodness, when they saw this photo, they're helping and protecting Andrew. Yeah, they're not protecting and helping us. And I can't fathom how people can say that William and Kate are genuine, honest, good people. They're not, because they're helping a pervert. They're supporting a pervert. They know what he's been doing, yet they're happy to agree and comply. Yes, we'll help you. Don't worry, we'll help you. We won't help Harry and Meghan. We know they haven't done anything wrong, but we're not going to help them. But we'll help you. It's very disturbing. It's quite disturbing, really. Doesn't really give a good impression when you see this picture. It's not good. It's not good, but the press won't talk about it. They've been told not to talk about it. It's like, don't mention that. It's like the elephant in the room. We're not going to discuss this because it's just going to... It just proves that they were covering for Andrew. They knew about it. And this is 2019. So everyone said, oh, they've just found out about it now. They haven't. They've known for ages. Kate's known since she probably got engaged to Prince William or after the wedding. William's told her everything. There are secrets and they're all family. It's not all plain sailing, everyone. It's not wonderful. It's bent and corrupt. I mean, Meghan said that. They said what it seems like it should be is completely different. It's nothing how it looks being in the royal family. People see the gold carriages, the horses, the palace, the outfits. That's all done to hide scandals like this. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good behind the scenes. And this is where people have been tricked and fooled into believing that the royals are good people when really they're all corrupt. They're actually convicts, you might as well say. They're all bent convicts and they should all be held accountable for all the disgusting stories that have been covered up. William's got stories, but they've all got injunctions and super injunctions, so they can't even mention it. They can't say anything about William or Kate. And if they broke that, I think if they broke an injunction, they would take them to court and the money would be astronomical. It would be huge, the payout they'd get. And that's why the press don't bother trying to reveal their secrets, because they know they're going to get sent to the cleaners with a huge bill of money to pay them. But it's sad how they can pay for their silence. Now, it would be nice if everyone could have that, but I'm afraid that's not the real world. That's not realistic, everyone. Not many people have the money to pay for their silence. And the trouble is, I find it weird how these three people have got incredible privileged lives. They've got incredible platforms and they don't use them. Yes, Prince Andrew served in the Falklands and he's ruined it. He ruined it by doing all his shenanigans, everything. He's completely ruined it, trashed it. And to ruin that life just by doing something like that, it's almost like he thought he was entitled to do it. Yes, I'm entitled to sleep with as many women as I want. And it's like William again with the pegging and all the stuff that's been going on between him and Kate and their marriage that's not spoken about. And it's like they blow the lifestyle. They have opportunities, they have people waiting on them hand and foot, and yet they go and do the most stupidest, ridiculous things. And someone said, well, that's what happens when you have money. You get bored and you want something and they demand it and they get it. And I think it's like with Andrew, but he thought, look, my mother's the queen. I'm this wonderful person. I'm going to have what I want. And I think that's why they're all like this. They've all been spoilt by the money that the taxpayer gives them, and it gives them that opportunity to live a frugal life, a wild, crazy life. Like, it's almost like going out clubbing every night as a royal, what they're doing behind the scenes. It's almost like they're reckless. They're almost like acting like a teenager again, their behaviour. And it's a shame, because if that was me, I'd think, well, I've got this amazing life. I'm not going to ruin it by doing something silly. And Andrew's just blown it completely. I mean, someone said, why would you do that? Why would you ruin everything that you've got just to have something that you want? But I think they get easily bored and they don't have many hobbies. They all say they like horses and everything, but I don't. And they're all unhappy in the institution, hence why we have William pegging Andrew with his prostitutes and underage girls. We've got Kate with all her issues and everything. I'm not even going to go into that, but they're all damaged goods and they have their faults. We don't hear about them. We've heard about Andrew's, but these two have faults as well. And this is the trouble. Just because you think they haven't got faults, they do. Everyone has mistakes. Everyone has a past. Everyone has a dark side, and these two have got a dark side like Andrew, and perhaps one day we might hear about it, but probably not, thanks to the injunctions